victim spent the last few days in the hospital after being shot in the back of the neck inside his own home here behind me.
Shout out to the Cows gang. You already know who it is, Mr. Palmer, aka Boss Daddy. And we gotta talk about this unfortunate situation, but a dumbass situation. You have a 64-year-old Indianapolis man who decided that I gotta be fake to prove that I'm not broke. Huh? What do you mean by that, Mr. Palmer? What I mean is, this 64-year-old man was called broke on Facebook, and he decided to post up stacks of money. What? Stacks of money. And because of that, came at his door. Came in his house, pretended to be the police. Oh, hell no! And come to find out, that's fake. You can't make this up. I thought only young did this like that. Now, 64 years old, and you do some young dumb like that. Let Pastor David Manning speak his piece.
What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with you?
I want y'all to understand, Cows gang, that when people say the older you are, the wiser you get, not necessarily. Because this dude right here put himself in a situation that didn't have to happen. This motherfucker decided that he gonna show the world and show Facebook that he ain't broke. And now, this dude was in critical condition, and luckily he actually survived. They did an execution style hit on his motherfucking ass. So I want y'all to check this news clip out.
He just stuck the gun straight to the back of my head and pulled the trigger. I couldn't believe it. You know, over a fake post.
An Indianapolis man recovering after being wounded during a home invasion on the city's west side.
CBS 4's Jesse Wells spoke to that victim, as you saw, who explains firsthand what led to that violence.
The victim spent the last few days in the hospital after being shot in the back of the neck inside his own home here behind me. Luckily, that victim survived his injuries and lived to tell the tale. He says the violence all started with a post on social media. Early Monday morning, two armed thieves stormed into a West Side home intent on robbing a 64-year-old man as he slept.
He said, "Where the money at? Where the money at? I've seen what you posted on Facebook. Where the money at?"
Anthony says 2 days before the attempted robbery, someone called him broke on social media, so he posted this picture of a stack of cash from an old Facebook memory, only to find himself explaining to his attacker that it wasn't his money.
Cows gang, can you imagine that you being 64 years old and you still worrying about what a mother call you, especially on social media? You can't make this up. This old man is still trying to live young, I guess. He actually had to prove himself that he wasn't broke on a Facebook page. And he put up a picture of an old picture back in the days, I guess when he had all that money.
Yeah.
Can't make this up, man.
I kept trying to beat in his head that it was fake. I said, man, it was a prank. It was fake.
Anthony says when the intruders realized there wasn't a pile of cash hidden inside the home here on Patricia Street, they didn't just leave. Instead, after repeatedly pistol whipping and choking him, one of the suspects shot him execution style in the back of the neck.
He just stuck the gun straight to the back of my head and pulled the trigger. I couldn't believe it. You know, over a fake post. Came out right there. I couldn't believe it, man.
The bullet exited through Anthony's chest. Shortly after the suspects fled, police showed up and rushed Anthony to the hospital in critical condition, unsure if he'd survive.
I said to myself, I'm about to die over a fake post.
Nah, you about to die for doing some dumbass. First of all, you too old to be trying to prove something to other social media. Second of all, you don't have nothing to prove. Young, old, or whatever, you don't have nothing to prove. They think you broke, then just be broke. Actually, it's better to let them think you broke, so they don't have no reason to come to your house to try to kill your ass execution style, See, I want y'all to understand, Cows gang, that it's a mindset, old or young, to try to prove that you ain't this and you ain't that. You got this, you ain't got that. See, there's some sucker ass. And this dude, did you see that bullet hole in the back of his neck?
You big dummy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. God looked out for him. God was watching his ass. God was showing him this could happen to you if you keep running your mouth talking about you got this and got that, trying to prove you're not broke to some other broke ass on social media. Damn! If this wasn't God, then I don't know who it was. Because the average dude who got shot like that point blank range would have been paralyzed or gone. So when he talking about over a fake post, nah, over your dumb ass falling for it and reacting. I always told y'all, Cows Gang, be a thinker and not a reactor.
You f***ing income f***ing poop.
That's what I was saying to myself.
Although the police report includes very few details, Anthony recalls the suspects announced themselves as police during the break-in and even wore tactical vests.
They had a bulletproof vest on with the jacket, with the police on both sides, front and back.
Anthony just hopes the suspects are caught because if they're willing to kill over this pile of old cash, who knows what else they'll do.
That wasn't even called for. He didn't have to do all that. Once he found out it wasn't real, he should have just left.
So far, no arrests have been made in this case, but as always, anyone with information on this shooting can contact either IMPD or Crime Stoppers. Jesse Wells, CBS 4 News.
Jesse.
Now, Cows Gang, let this be a lesson to you, old or young. Stop trying to post your business, post your new car, post all the money you done made hustling or whatever you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? People like to take what you have. Now, it's unfortunate you can't show how God blessed you with your success. It's unfortunate that you can't post what you done built, grew, hustled, or whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? If you do, you just gotta be careful. You can't be posting up wiles of money. There's so many people out here that are dead and gone because they posted up a bunch of money phone and all that. These young dudes. But to see a 64-year-old man do the same dumb you cannot make this up. And speaking of that, I want y'all to see the comments on YouTube and what people thought about it. So this dude or woman said, you gotta be a special kind of stupid, whether it's fake or not. Social media has ruined society. This person said he can't believe it. People kill for less. This person said, this is why you keep your money affairs to yourself. Don't advertise anything about your income or nothing, joke or not. People are so stupid and disgusting. This person says showing off wealth only attracts thieves and fake friends. And this dude said, you big dummy, in my Red Fox voice. Well, Cows Gang, you already know what I want to know. When it comes to this 64-year-old Anthony, money was Mr. Bling Bling, Mr. Money Stacks. I got to know, is he a victim or volunteer? Let this be a lesson to you, motherfucker. Straight up.